Hey Ryan,
Hey, Khaleesi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing fine. Doing
Doing fine?
whatever,
Nothing
It's
special?
mm, no, I guess not. Nothing, nothing too important. How about you?
Yeah, me neither. No, the same.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I guess that's all right. You got
that's alright.
a little nose.
Yeah, I took the vaccine today. The
Hey.
no, but the grippy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that's less
I took
exciting.
the yeah, I took the and now I'm feeling a little, I don't know, a
Yeah,
little ill,
I
yeah, a
bet.
little sick.
I
Yeah,
felt that way last week. I think I
yeah,
had like a sinus infection or something because I had a runny nose. I was sneezing a lot. I didn't feel very good over the weekend. Um, but it was just that. I didn't have a fever. I didn't have any other problems. It was
yeah,
just in my sinuses.
yeah. It's very bad.
Yeah, it's annoying, right?
Annoying. Yeah.
Uh,
You make a tea or a tea
there you go.
later.
Have some tea or take some Benagrippy.
Yeah, and then
Uh,
grippy.
take some
Be
medicine
fine.
to cure your vaccine.
Yeah. Really.
And otherwise, how was your weekend? Did you do anything on the weekend?
Oh, nothing special. It was just some rest. Um, I put in my studies day because I was a little lately.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, nothing special. A regular weekend.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Mm.
I
Okay. Yeah.
I went to like a cheeseburger place, but it was all
Mm.
outside. It was like a cheeseburger truck.
Great. Oh, great. Mm.
Yeah. It was nice. You know, something different. It's nice to go out.
Yay! Yay! Great to go out.
But that was the highlight of my weekend as I went like
Yay!
like 2 blocks away and had a cheeseburger.
Two of
Yay!
yay! It's our fun for the weekend.
Exactly. Um, and you said you did your studies. So how is your class? How is your other course going? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying
Yeah.
very much. There is very interesting points, but it's not much deeply, let's say
Mm,
that, but it is great for knowledge and for keeping current,
yeah.
current, atualizado. Yeah,
Yes, that's right.
yeah, you,
For keeping
you
current,
keep
you got it.
current. Yeah, and I will making some routines. No, some guides, some
Yeah.
travel guides
Some
for
travel guides.
places.
Good.
Yes.
Did you watch the video of Rick that I sent you?
Yeah. Oh, very, very fun. I'm subscribed. Very
Yeah,
great. Oh,
he's
yeah.
cool. Uh,
Very cool.
that's a very cool video. The
Yeah.
specific one that I sent you, where he like walks all around Mont Blanc.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very great.
it's cool. And like that kind of adventure, I'm sure that you could find somewhere in Brazil to make
Yeah.
something
Yeah, I think so.
something like that. You know,
Something like that. Yeah, I think so.
would be
Maybe
cool.
on Amazonia
Yeah,
or Mato Grosso. Yeah, we will
yeah.
find something like this.
To
Or
set
Rio Grande
up
do Sul.
to create some situation where people could hike for maybe 4 or 5 days, and at the end of every day you had a place to stop and rest and relax together, and then the next day
Yeah.
hike some more. That would be so cool.
Oh,
Like
yeah. I have an idea, Ryan, and
Yeah.
you are an English teacher, so maybe you have some view about it.
Hmm.
Tell me what you think.
Hmm.
Tell me what you feeling. If I'd like to work in this tourism guide with, how can I say? We can make students make immersion in English in the hiking. Do you think that it will be working?
That would be interesting, for sure. Um, and like, especially if you focused like the people that you targeted, your clients, your demographic, if you focused on university students, right?
Yes, right.
You looked for like younger students, people who wanted to go on adventures and learn English at the same time,
And earn
and
English at the same time.
it'd be
Yeah,
kind of like a study abroad, but
yeah,
you wouldn't have to travel. It'd be less expensive, you know. So you could set up sort of an immersion thing in Brazil. It would be an interesting thing. And then
mm,
like if
you
you could
think
find
that?
some way to like bring some gringos, you know, to go along with you on the travel,
Mm,
there you go.
yeah, make some friendship and change experiences, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I will think more about that.
that's an
Do you think
interesting
it is
idea.
interesting?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, I work on that.
That's a cool idea actually. That's very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then like, you know, you could also flip it completely around and you could set up like a exchange program for Americans or Australian people to come here and do a study abroad with you and learn Portuguese in an immersion situation.
Whoa. Mhm.
You know, that would take I think that would take some more work. And maybe once you have
Yeah.
your situation where you're taking Brazilians and doing English, you could create this other thing, you know?
Yeah.
Because I think the
Okay.
this other thing would take a lot more work. But once you already have
Yeah,
the system
sure.
set up, it would be easier to add this, right? You understand?
Yeah, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I will think about it.
That's a cool
I
idea.
work about it.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Great.
Great. Very cool. So did you do your homework?
Yeah, I did. Okay, I think. Mm, Oh,
It was on page, let's see, page 24, right? Your homework was 6 and 7.
right. Yeah. I can't do, I don't know, 3 and one more. 5, I guess.
3 and
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, I can't
No.
find expression for
Ah,
these two,
okay. Well,
for
let's
those
look at
two.
6 really quick. Let's see if you got all of the combinations to make expressions. And then we can look and see for number 7, right?
Okay. I can do 2 of these either. Um,
So we
I
said the first
put,
one with academic, right?
yeah,
Academic goes with qualifications. Yeah. So what about the other
qualifications.
academic? Yeah, the first one, academic. Academic qualifications.
Oh,
And the second academic.
I put, no, I put diploma. Qualification.
No, not diploma.
Qualifications. And okay.
Yeah,
And
the
the
first is
second
academic.
academic is qualification.
That's the first.
The first, yeah. The second, I put skills.
Let's see. I don't. I don't think so. I think that goes with something
No.
else. Let's come back to academic, because that one might be difficult. Let's see what's left at the end. So, like,
Okay.
driving. What did you put with driving? That one's easy. A driving
License.
license. All right, perfect. Driving
License.
license. And earn.
A salary.
Nice. Earn a salary. And the next, employment.
Position.
Employment. Nope.
No.
No. I would say employment opportunities or employment. Yeah.
Opportunities.
Yeah. What about high school?
High school, I don't know.
Diploma. High school diploma. That one is diploma.
Ah, that one is diploma.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And I put job opportunities. So I
It
think
could
it's
be
job position.
job opportunities, but I think job qualifications, job security, job security maybe.
Job security.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
What about professional?
I put professional experience
There you go. That one's for sure. And professional,
and no qualification.
yeah. Professional
Yeah.
qualifications, professional experience maybe? Professional experience.
Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, professional experience is the first one.
Oh, okay.
Is two there is two professional.
Hmm. Qualifications, perhaps?
Yeah, qualification, right?
Yeah. And then starting
Starting, I don't know.
position.
I can't.
Starting position.
Starting position.
And then a
And this
workplace
workplace, I put security, but it's not,
skills.
right?
Skills.
Skills. Oh, so my sentences are very wrong.
Well, let's see. Maybe you had the right idea and it just needs to be
Yeah.
changed a little bit. Yeah. What about here? It says so what's the first one? I'll be happy to
Earn a salary.
earn a salary that keeps up with the cost of living. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about two? Now that I've got a
Driving license.
driving license. Yeah. And
Yeah.
three,
Three, I don't know. Because
the pay for this job is quite
I
low because it's just a starting position.
it's because I put something else.
Starting position.
Position.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then some people spend years in full-time education, but forget that.
Professional experience.
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
So like at your job, you like hire people and you do interviews, right? When you hire people?
Yeah.
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 Which do you think is more important? Do you think their education or their experience is more important for you?
Experience. Sadly. Yeah.
No, I agree. I would prefer somebody more experienced than educated almost every time.
Yeah. Almost every time. Yeah.
Okay, and five. These days, with short-term contracts, it's harder to find a position with.
I don't know
I think is the job security.
Okay.
Like, remember
Cause
last time we were talking
I,
about how, maybe not last time, but recently, we were talking about how jobs today, lots of positions today are only short term, or they're not a full-time job. You have to work
yeah.
like this. Yeah. So having job security is
Yes.
tough.
Yeah. Make it sense. Yeah. Mm,
Okay,
okay.
what about 6?
So six, I put professional qualifications.
Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And
oh, the
7?
seven is wrong because I put in my job you need to study for special employment positions.
Yeah,
Could be.
that works for me.
Mm.
I don't see anything wrong with that. And 8, the new retail park means there are lots of
Jobs opportunities.
job
But it's
opportunities.
not right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
right.
is.
Yeah,
Oh,
so you got it. Do you think there are lots of job opportunities there where you live in Pinda? Are there lots of job opportunities or
mm, not too much
not too
jobs
many?
opportunities, but we have. Yeah,
You have
we have.
not a
Yeah,
lot, but they exist.
yeah, they exist. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So that was the homework. Um, and we talked about these questions in number 8 a little bit, but what about number 3? Are there any skills you didn't learn at school, or any skills you're not studying, but which might be useful for the future? What are some skills that you either didn't learn or can't learn at school that might be useful?
Leadership.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Leadership. Um, basic financial.
It's something everyone
Very
says.
useful. Yes,
And
very
you would imagine
useful.
that they could like teach that at school, but no one does. You never learn about that at
Yeah,
school.
no,
It's so crazy.
you never learn about it. Yay, and it's basic of life. I don't understand.
And it's not even so hard, right? Can't you teach us like how does a bank work?
Right.
And what should I do with my money? Come on, just teach. It's so
Yeah, some simple thing, right? It is a simple thing, but
yeah.
we don't learn about it and screw you in your life.
How does a credit card work? And these things.
How is a credit card work? Oh, this is amazing. Yeah, because when you find out what is a credit card works, you
It's too
usually are
late.
you
You
broken already.
you
It's too
already
late.
have like you're already 10,000 in
Yeah,
debt and it's too late.
yeah, yeah. It was exactly like that with me when I figured it out how it works.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that's very good. Okay, so then the next lesson, if we go down a couple pages to 2.4, says a 5-year plan. And this one's all about like applying for a job, which we actually practiced the other day. You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't need to do a lot here. But if we look at the red box, there are some nice phrases.
Okay. Just,
Okay.
I'm getting there. Yeah.
So are you there?
Just a minute. One more. Very slowly. Let's see. Yeah. One more minute.
Sounds like you need a new
Now
computer.
I'm getting it. Yeah, I'm absolutely need a new computer. I have no money for this. Oh, oh, it's a white page here. 2.4, right? A 5-year
Yes.
plan.
5-year plan. And you just go down a little bit to the red box. It says planning to meet up. Number 3.
Almost. 5-year plan is about the question we hate to respond to answer.
Yeah. The most common and hated interview question for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. So here are a bunch of phrases that are especially good for meetings, but you could use them in an interview. They're very professional expressions. Okay.
Okay.
So the first few here are when you want to talk about the like purpose, the general idea, the thing that is important to you. Okay. So you can start with like, I was just wondering if you could check my application, if you could check this document, if you could check whatever. I was just wondering is like a polite way, a professional way of asking for information. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, do you want to meet up and talk about it? So, meet up is a nice way of asking for a meeting. Let's meet up. Yeah. It's like a phrasal verb, but it's a very direct phrasal verb, so it shouldn't be so complicated. Even though now we don't actually meet, right? You don't meet up. You you have digital meetings, but it's the same word.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And we could prepare for whatever. We could prepare for the interview, prepare for the meeting, prepare for the client, prepare. So those are all talking about the purpose. And then the next is arranging something. If you want to arrange a meeting, arrange a situation, you would ask, when are you free? When are you available? When are you free? I'm not doing anything all week, all day. I'm not doing anything at this time. Any time is good for me. If you're not busy, if you don't have anything going on, anytime. I'm working late on Tuesday. Let's say Tuesday at 6.
Yeah.
Or I'll come round to your place. If you're actually going to meet in person, I'll come round to the office. I'll come round.
I'll come around. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how you arrange things, okay? And then deciding, making a decision. So is a perfect word for, so you've had a big discussion, you've said a lot of ideas, and you can say, so, we're done talking, so, decide. Is a great word to force a decision. So,
end the conversation.
We're done talking, let's decide. So,
okay.
very important for meetings that go on forever. You can say, so, no more discussion, so.
No more discussion.
And then you can ask what people will do. So, you will send the checked form. So you will talk to the supplier. You will this sort of thing.
Okay.
Yes, either is also an important word. Either is like this or that. Either that or I'll print it out. Either I'll talk to the supplier or I'll do it myself. Either or.
Okay.
Okay. Lots of great phrases here. So keep this page in mind if you have a meeting or something. Um,
Great.
the next page is nice, but it's nothing so important, so we're gonna skip it.
Okay.
And we can go all the way to the review. The next page, review 1, it says.
27.
Now we gotta wait for your
Review.
computer to catch up again.
Yeah, just a minute. I'm
Yeah.
almost there. But what is review?
Just the
You
next
want
page.
I think it is
28. Yes, 28.
Review, yeah. Okay.
Okay. So here we have a article about this company called Balance in the review. Okay. And
Number 3.
yeah, we're gonna read about it.
Here.
Yeah, at the bottom. But while we read, you need to look at number 1, okay, and decide, what does Balance do? What's the purpose of this company, Balance? And it gives you 3 options. It provides employment, it gives financial assistance, or it offers support.
Okay.
Okay, so as we read, try to decide which it is. And here, I'll read the introduction and then you can start. It says, about Balance. The UK company Balance is a community interest company, CIC, working in the employment sector. A CIC company is defined as a business where profits are reinvested in the company instead of being paid to shareholders. Do you know any companies like that, where the profit goes back into the company and doesn't go to the...
I don't know. It's the kind of business where profits are reinvested in the company. I don't know, really.
It's kind of like a co-op,
So,
I think, might be the thing that exists here. A co-op.
love. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is.
It's like a company that is owned by the employees. It's very communist.
No, I never heard about it.
No? One it wasn't here, but there's one in my parents' city, near my parents' city, that's a brewery where they make beer, a brewery. And there are, well, when I was there were 47 employees and 47 owners. All of the employees are owners.
But it is worked?
Yeah, the beer is very good. And so whenever the company makes money, they just put it back into the company. They just reinvest all the money. And all the employees slash owners, they just get a salary. They don't make profit money. They only take a salary.
Oh, they only take a salary. But they have to make all decisions?
Yeah.
47 people?
Yeah.
That could be very hard.
I think it's even bigger today because that was 6 years ago that we were there.
Oh.
So it probably is more than 50 today. I don't know. But
wow.
the beer is very good. So
I do some research about research.
Well, you can start with helping people. You can see what this one is doing.
Okay. Helping people. The aim of Balance is to provide services for people who are already in work or who are looking for work. The people they help face particular challenges connected with their health. They have autism or Asperger's syndrome, or they are dealing with stress and anxiety. Some of these health issues are long-term conditions, and others are temporary conditions, but uh, temporary conditions that affect many people at some time in their lives. However, both types both types of healthy issues can create barriers and make it more difficult for people to achieve their life goals. Balance concentrates on a number of areas that directly support these people. For example, balance offers confidential one-to-one support to individuals. It runs course of managing anxiety at work and building people's self-confidence. For people already in employment, balance can get involved in talk to employers to find solutions to problems. For people who are looking for work, balance gives help with preparing CVs, jobs application, and interview skills.
There you go. So first is anxiety. Anxiety. Can you say?
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
An- Anxiety.
There you go. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Anxiety. Anxiety. Yeah.
Anxiety.
Okay,
Anxiety.
perfect. Yes. And second, have you ever known somebody with any of these syndromes, any of these problems like Asperger's, autism, any of these situations? Have you ever
Yeah,
known?
yeah, yeah. I already studied with autism guy.
Hmm.
Mm, yeah.
And
Mm.
how was it?
Oh, it was okay, but the teachers asked for us doesn't make any no, doesn't make a lot of noise because he has some transcords and we are trying to introduce him.
Hmm.
He was very nice speaking. He was very nice actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. When I was younger, when I was a child, my mom actually worked at sort of a similar place to this
Mm.
balance place, where they helped people with these sort of situations. And
Um,
so I interacted with people with autism and Asperger's and these things a lot when I was a child, and they're nice. They're nice people. They're just a little bit different, you know.
yeah. With sensible. Mm.
Yeah. All right. I will read the other side. It
Okay.
says case study Lucy. All right. All right. Case study Lucy. One example of how the company works is the case of of a young woman, Lucy, who has learning difficulties. She was motivated to work and earn a salary, but wasn't happy in the only work experience she had, childcare, and didn't want a career in that field. Balance helped her to define her work interests, and Lucy realized that retail sales appealed to her. A work experience placement was arranged with two local retailers. Lucy's confidence grew, and she felt that she had gained the skills to accept a paid position at the second retailer. She now has a part-time contract and says that she is proud that she is working there. Lucy is one of many people who balances helping by providing a link between employers and potential employees.
Right.
Yeah. So first, were there any words or phrases?
No, I think this is okay.
And what do you think about the number one?
Uh, could you um, um, just just a minute. Here, it is to provide employment, it gives financial sense of support. I think C, support service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a support service. Um, and yeah, have you ever heard of a company like this that helps people in a similar?
Yeah, there is a big company. It is make something like this in the environmental area. They help you to find a job in the area and offer courses about it.
Yeah.
Uh, and you pay them with your first salary. I don't know if like that like this uh, anymore. But when I'm looking for, you pay them with I think it is 40% of your first salary if they help you to get it.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Interesting, right?
Yeah, for sure. If you look at the number two here, are these sentences true or false about
A,
X?
a CSC company pays its profit to shareholders. It's true.
Yes.
It's true?
No.
No?
No.
No,
It,
it's not true.
it's false.
False. Balance help people with physical disabilities. It's false.
False. Good.
You can get confidential help from balance for balance. It's true.
Yes.
Balance doesn't usually have any contact with employers. I don't remember this. I think it's false.
Let's see. Let's go back.
I can't remember.
Go back into the article. At the end of the first paragraph, the end of the paragraph that you...
Just a minute. Balance of confidential, not to one support to individuals. Can get involved in talking to employers to find solution. Oh, so it is false, right?
It's false. Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't usually have contact is false. Yeah. 5.
False. Balance organized work experience opportunities for Lucy. It's true. And Lucy is employed by a child care company. It's false.
False. Very good. Good job. Okay, so your homework are the other exercises here. We have 3.
3.
And on the other page, 4 and 5. 3, 4, and 5 is your homework.
Okay.
Okay? And then today, we'll finish by starting the next chapter. So we gotta wait for your computer to load another page. Oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god. um, 2 pages. It's 30, right?
Yeah, 30. Should be page 30. Yes. Growth and Development,
Growth
chapter
and
3.
development. Almost. I'm very tired. Almost there.
We should be careful, or your computer will catch on fire one of these days. It'll just explode.
Just blow up. Really?
Is too many pages, too much English for your computer.
Too much English. Are- Is Hans Rosling's
That's
TED Talks?
it. Yes, TED Talks Hans Rosling. Okay,
Yay.
so can you read for me Hans's biography here?
Yeah, just a minute. I'm 30 line. um, Hans Rosling is a professor. No, he's a professor of international health and the Karolinska Institute in Sweden. He co-founded Medicines Sans Frontiers, Doctors Without Borders, Sweden. He has become famous for the creative way he presents data and statistics about global health and economic development. Hans Rosling's idea we're spreading is that if we want to manage population growth, we must raise the income of the world's poorest billion people.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
So, what do you think about his idea worth spreading? First, that we need to manage population growth. Do you think that there are too many people?
I think we have too many people.
Yeah. And that he says we must raise the income of the world's poorest billion. Do you think the best way to manage population growth is to help poor people?
I don't know. I think it is a part. I think that we have many people who actually needs help. I think it is more than this. I think it's about education and birth control, something like this.
Yeah, it's a problem, for sure.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Can you remember when the world's population was? Let's see. I don't know if you're old enough. Was 6 billion? Do you remember that when it was 6 billion?
I don't know. I think my time we already was 7 billion.
It was 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
think.
I was like a teenager, maybe like 13 or 14, around the year 2000, I guess. More or less.
So I remember in 2000.
Yeah.
So
I think more or less.
Yeah, I was a child.
But then in 2010, it was already 7, And it must be 8 by now, right?
Yeah, it must be eight. No, I think eight.
Yeah, yeah. And what do you think it will be by 2050? Have you heard any predictions? Do you know what it should be?
Yeah, it's about, I don't know the exactly number, but it more than 10 billions, right?
Yeah,
In the, yeah, and
around 10,
we,
I think.
yeah, and this will cause many problems. Mm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a
yes,
problem
yeah,
for sure. Do you
yeah.
remember, or maybe not remember, but do your like parents or older people that you know, do they talk about how small São Paulo was in the past?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
how
actually.
fast it grew. Oh my God, Sao Paulo grew so much.
Yeah. Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
yeah, it's crazy. Um, okay, so on the next page, we have the keywords. Can you go to the keywords?
Just a minute. Let's hear this. Okay, keywords.
Keywords. Okay, so the first one says the developing world and the industrial world are terms for two types of economy. So, what is the developing world?
Developing world. I think it is the growth of the world, the development.
So
Mm.
what places, what types of countries are the developing world?
Oh, us. Brazil, it's an eternal developing world, right?
Uh, you think? Because I don't know Brazil. Brazil is not exactly developing,
No?
but it's also not exactly developed, right?
Yeah, so we are this eternal midterm.
Is like in between, is like
Yeah, yeah. Since when as a child I heard about it. We are
yeah.
developing, yeah. It's eternal looping.
Brazil is the country of the future. Forever.
Yeah, it's forever. Forever. So, but what else country could be a country whose growth lately? What else
No,
could be?
no.
I don't know.
Developing country is one that's not developed. That's very poor, very very poor. So
Oh,
yeah, would be like
mm,
somewhere in Africa. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
Nigeria, maybe.
Africa, Nigeria.
Uh,
Okay, very
maybe
poor world.
somewhere in Central America, like San Salvador, El Salvador.
Um, El
Maybe
Salvador.
maybe
Yeah,
maybe Peru.
Peru.
Maybe
Yeah, I don't know how it is going.
Paraguay. Maybe Paraguay.
Paraguay, Bolivia.
Bolivia,
It is.
Ecuador, perhaps.
Ecuador, perhaps.
Yeah. Um, but then there are these like middle countries like Brazil, right? They're not developed. They're not developing. They're this
Middle
other
term.
thing.
Yeah.
Like India, right? India,
Mm,
right? Because some things in India are very developed,
yeah.
but other things are not.
Or not. Mm. Yeah,
It's
it's
like
like
Brazil.
here. It's
Yeah.
like Brazil.
And the number two word here could describe India and Brazil. It says in many countries there's an enormous gap
Yeah.
between the rich and the
Mhm.
poor. Do you know gap?
Um, I never heard. I think it is distancia, far away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Distancia. I'm trying to think of the Portuguese word. It could be lacuna. Is that
Yeah.
a is that a good word?
Yeah. Could be.
Yeah. Um, you see it a lot in in like metro subway warning videos where they're like, mind the gap, the space between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
Really? Yeah. Really.
Yeah. This
Mind
is
the
where
gap.
I think of the word. Mind the gap.
Mind the gap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
And then number three, my parents' aspiration.
Was by aspiration, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
desire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Desire,
Wish.
dream, wish.
Dream.
Perfect. So, what is like an aspiration for you? For your life, something that you have a dream, a desire. Can you think of one?
Yeah. My aspiration now is pay my apartment
Mm-hmm.
and build my angels company.
Those are great. Good aspirations. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. My aspiration is to get the vaccine.
Oh, this is important one too.
Someday, my dream will come true.
Yeah, someday maybe will come true.
And number four, investors are usually keen. First of all, do you remember keen? I think we've talked about it before. Do you
We're
remember?
talking about it. Keen is it's like knowledge or something, right?
Oh man, this word is
Ah,
so annoying because it means a
mm,
thousand different things. Uh,
oh,
that one is true. It does mean knowledge, but it
yeah,
also means like excited or animado or anxious. It also means
okay.
that.
In this case, is knowledge.
Yeah. No, in this case, it means excited.
Excited.
Yeah. Yeah, this word is terrible. And British people should all be shot for using it because it's a terrible word.
Terrible word.
um, and here we go. Emerging economies. I think this is Brazil. I think Brazil is an
Brazil.
emerging economy.
Emerging economies. Yeah, I always heard about this since when
Yeah.
I was a child. Emerging
There you go.
economy. Yeah.
Emerging.
This is
Forever.
Brazil.
We're still emerging.
Forever. We're
Like a
still emerging.
like a baby who wants to stay inside the mother. We're emerging, but no, we'll
Yeah.
stay. Thank you.
No. Come back. Come back. Yeah.
And the next, child survival. Child survival
Child
improves when
survival.
countries invest in primary health care.
Uh, Here we call these natalidades like this.
No, that's the birth rate. That's how many children are born, is natalidade. This is how many children survive to be adults.
Okay.
Okay? Which is a very different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And interestingly, the United States has a terrible child survival rate. Like,
Really?
yeah, like it's a third world. The United States is a developing country for child survival.
Really?
Yeah, it's terrible. Kids die of disease, of violence, of malnutrition. The United States is bad for children. And
You have to
and
really survive.
yeah, and Brazil is actually very good.
Yeah, Brazil is very good in Child
Very good.
survival. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Mm,
So,
So,
and the last, spending more money than you earn is not sustainable.
yeah,
It's
it's
not for sure.
sustainable, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Um, all right, good job. And so your other homework is I will send you the video, and then if you look on the next page, you got to do 1 through 4.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, my
1 through
computer is
4
working.
on page 32.
Okay.
All right. And so your 2 homeworks are the review exercises and Hans's video with the exercises on page 32.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So, do you have any plans for this weekend? Will you do something special? Go for an adventure? Do something? What?
I don't think so. I have no money. It's the last weekend of the month. And oh, it's not.
That's true.
Actually, it's
It's
not.
not even. Oh my God.
Oh my god. So I don't know. Just cheap, cheap things.
Yeah. You can you can eat bisnaguinha and watch Netflix.
Baby, yeah, want some popcorn? Yeah, will be this.
Very
And,
cool.
I don't know. Maybe the destiny surprised me. It is the plane.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
And for me, Allie's parents, I think, are going to come visit us on the weekend. So,
Really? Oh, great.
yeah. They're
Yeah.
vaccinated, so they can do whatever they want.
Yay, man,
Good,
they
good
free.
for them.
Good for them. I'm not jealous.
Not at all. No, no
No,
jealousy.
not at
No.
all. Not jealous at all.
And I will see you next week, okay?
Okay then, Ryan.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Khaleesi. Stay safe, okay?
Okay, you too.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye bye.